This is not a test.
Black skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music, 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 black music, black music, black music, black music, what up, black music, black music.
Hey, you say,
Bring it up.
You Mexican.
Okay. Oh, so you saw? Did you see the sign here? All right. So, are you familiar? I'm gonna let him take back over. But are you familiar with the children of Israel in the Bible? The Israelites. Okay. So the Israelites were the nation of people that lived in Israel. That's what the whole Bible is about. It's about the Israelites. Well, the Northern Kingdom, they left because of idolatry. They stopped serving the Most High. He kicked them out of their land, and they were scattered to the four corners of the earth. And now they're living as the other nations live. So the Bible is prophesying that the Israelites would lose their heritage, they would stop following the Bible, and they would start doing what their oppressors told them to do. Now, let's backtrack for a second. Do you know the history of Mexico? Do you know the history of the Native Americans who lived in the land called Mexico before the Spaniards got there? Okay, so a lot of them would have been Native American tribes, right? And then you had white people like Columbus, the conquistadors, all these people, they came over and they took over the land of Mexico. Those same white people that took over up here where the black people was at, those same white people took over in Mexico, and they caused you guys to speak Spanish. They taught us to speak English, right? But neither one of us know our original heritage. That's what the Bible is talking about, and that's kind of leaning into what he was talking about, right? And the Catholic Church would never teach that because they were complicit. They were the ones that were funding the conquistadors to come over here.
Right.
Right?
So, I have one person I know. He's married to a Hispanic lady, right? And I learned that calling someone, she said Mexican and Spanish was a derogatory term. Y'all familiar with that? Spanish being a derogatory term? What does Spanish mean? Spanish means, the suffix ish, well, I'll say this, Spanish means property of Spain.
Yeah.
Right? Are you guys property of Spain?
Have you ever been to Spain?
Right. But at one point you were property of Spain because in the and he has the book. In the slave trade, a lot of young people were shipped to Spain. Thus, this is how you were speaking Spanish. I grew up not thinking, I didn't know white people were Spanish. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that Spanish was a language of European people. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought it was just,
you know what I'm saying? I thought it was native to you guys. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people who they are biblically. Let me get a precept.
Yeah.
Let me get Ecclesiastes 4:16. We ain't gonna hold you long. I just wanted to show y'all some things so maybe you can start to question, why did we grow up this and not that? What was our culture before this? You see what I'm saying? Or our religious beliefs before this, right?
This is Ecclesiastes 4:16. There is no end of all the people.
So they're saying everybody who was here before is here now, right?
Even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. That's it. That's
so everybody in the biblical times that was here before, they're here now. They were just calling themselves Israelites, Edomites, Moabites, whatever. Now they call themselves white, black, Jamaican, Japanese, such and such, right? So the same people that was here then are here now. Who was your people in the Bible? Where can we find your people in the Bible? Give me a strong ass. Find me that. Right? Watch this. This is a biblical prophecy about y'all people. Watch this.
It's the book of Genesis chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
Now, if you go on this chart, you see the word Issachar. Who's beside? What's the name of the people beside it? Aztecs, right? Would you go? Y'all go back to the Aztecs?
I got a precept for that.
Right? So read that, keep going. It says Issachar is what?
A strong ass, crouching down between two burdens.
So, an ass is a donkey, it's a working animal. If I need anything built in a swift amount of time, who am I going to call? I'm gonna call y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I need anything done that needs to be built with hands in a swift amount of time, done right, I'm calling Issachar. Straight up, right? But it says they're a strong ass. Don't take the word ass, like I said, that's a donkey, which is a working animal. That means that y'all are hard-working people, but y'all are crouched down between two burdens. What's the two burdens that so-called Hispanic people are between? Let's talk about it. Let's say you're in Mexico, but you're in between two hardships. What are those two hardships? Yeah.
Think about the landmass. Okay.
So what's going on in South America that's a hardship to y'all's people? Does the cartel do good for y'all's community, or do they do bad for y'all's community? They do bad. That would be a burden, wouldn't it? And then you come to America when they build a damn wall to keep y'all out of a land that was y'all's.
Right.
San Antonio, San Francisco, California, that's all y'all's land, right? So you are fighting between the cartel and United States of America that can't stand y'all too.
Right.
Right? Does that not recollect with y'all's people history in Mexico and in America? The cartel don't do good for Hispanic people. And
So
neither
you're crouching between two burdens.
between two burdens.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what the Bible says about y'all, right? But because our people forgot who they are, now we're Catholic. Now we're Christians like we were. Now we damn Rastafarians. Now we damn whatever. We got Muslims. We everything.
Hold on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So now, what I want to leave y'all with is this. And if you got something, you can bring it up. What I want, you got a precept? Okay. What I want y'all to leave with is question everything. The Catholic Church funded all of us going into captivity. All of us, right? All black and brown people, the Catholic Church funded that thing.
Right.
But then they gave us the doctrine back to us, and now we trust them to lead our people religiously, right? If you want to keep people in captivity, I say it all the time, control their water and their food source, their education, and their religious structure. You got them in the bag. Right. So why did they take us into captivity? They control our water and our food source, our education system, and now we believe in religions that's ran by them.
Right.
What's the Hispanics' religion? What's the black man's religion? What's the so-called Native American man's religion?
Hold on real quick. We're just going to finish this up. We got you.
We got you.
Cause I want to say something about your shirt too.
Yeah, hold tight. Right, get yours and we're going to let them go.
So you say
Hey,
I want to say one more thing.
you identify like Aztec, like that would be your ancestors, the Aztecs, right? So the Aztecs, they were good, like teller of the times, right? And they also had a practice where they would cut their enemies' heads off, right? This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12, and verse 32. And it reads, it says, and the children of Issachar, which would be basically, or the Aztecs, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their commandment. So they, were good tellers of the times. They know, you understand the Aztecs, they
read stars.
That's what I'm saying. They was the ones that was telling us that the world was ending in 2012, the Mayan calendar, all that. You got to understand that Issachar is who you really are. That's your nationality. That's your true nationality.
Yeah, and the reason that's important, we're going to let you go, but I just want to say that black and Hispanic people are the same people. Let's keep it real. What's the three things that we want to do? We want to chill, listen to some music, right? We're going to have good food.
You going to drink on your Modelo's.
And we're going to do Bud Light, right? We
I'm going to drink on my Hennessy.
We literally actually the same people. We just speak a different language. And we were both conquered by nations that spoke different languages. but we really not different people. A lot of people that look like me are I actually have Native American people in my family. Like my grandma is an actual Native American. You know what I'm saying? But you would never know that. It's a lot of black people who were called black, the term black, but they're actually Native American. And a lot of Native Americans were called Negroes. Right. So we're indistinguishable people. It's not like a clear line between Hispanic people and black people. And then even when you go to the Dominican Republic, it's people that look just like me, don't speak no English.
I was about to say, I went to school in high school with a dude named Carlos, and I always was like, yo, why is he the same color as me?
Yeah.
And speak straight Espanol? Like, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, straight.
And then we come into the truth, we started to realize we brothers are the same struggle, different stops on the ship.
Yeah.
Feel me? So check out that flyer, subscribe to our YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to do more lessons geared to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we couldn't let y'all walk off without that. You feel me? All right?
Y'all be safe.
Do y'all thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be safe, man. For sure.
Skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music, black skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music, black skin. AHOS.